Welcome to the President's Diary, where we take a look at His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali's week of activities. His Excellency started this week by visiting Mocha Arcadia, where he commissioned the rehabilitated Burnham Boulevard after allocating a massive $59 million towards this project.
I'm here in your community as the person who has the responsibility to be your chief servant. That is all I'm here to be, your chief servant. And I said it to every single community. My message will not change. Regardless of if a community supported the party I come from or not, the government that was elected to serve all the people of our country.
His Excellency also noted that infrastructure development within communities is directly linked to the development of its people.
They said to me, Mr. President, along this corridor, in the last 2 years alone, the net realizable value that the bank used from a valuation perspective has increased by 27%. By 27%. If you have land here, that is the increase. That is what the development has brought to you. You may not see it because you're not selling your land. But the ones who are coming after you are inheriting a property with a higher future value. And that is what we have to understand.
President Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali met with the Guyana Innovation Group and the DAR consultants to listen to their presentation on the Innovation Village Master Plan. According to the group, the Innovation Village will be a geographical area located within Silica City where digital and innovative leading-edge anchor institutions and companies cluster and connect with startups, business incubators and accelerators. The establishment of Silica City was proposed in 2013 by President Ali during his tenure as the Minister of Housing and Water. The city's construction is in keeping with Guyana's international commitment to the UN's Sustainable Development Goals, the New Urban Agenda and other guidelines. President Ali met with a group of local and international entrepreneurs to discuss investments opportunities. Discussions included the construction of a deep-water port at Berbice, social housing program, and the second phase of the Ogle to Eccles Highway. Government is committed to increasing agri-production and has again pledged to support the expansion of agriculture produce in mainstay Wayaka. This village is known as a larger cultivator of pineapples.
We have committed to you to expand the pineapple production, and we have already set aside the resources and the machinery to get you to expand what is the best pineapple in the world, the pineapple here from mainstay. Those of you who are coming from out of mainstay, from out of Region 2, make sure you have a taste of this pineapple.
Dr. Ali attended the opening ceremony of the Laziz Fusion restaurant, owned by former Guyanese cricketer Ramnarish Sarwan. Let's take a look. His Excellency signed the Instrument of Accession for the treaty establishing the regional security system, making Guyana a member of the regional body. The protocol was first signed in March 2022, while President Ali was in Belize for the 33rd intersessional meeting of CARICOM heads. Dr. Ali met with the three newly sworn-in members of the Presidential Commission of Inquiry, who are tasked with examining events connected to the regional and general elections, which were held on March 2, 2020. Prior to the meeting, retired Justice of Appeal Stanley John, former Chancellor of the Judiciary Carl Singh, and Justice Godfrey Smith were sworn in by Chief Magistrate Acting Anne McLennan at the Office of the President. President Ali has proclaimed Monday, September 19, as a national day of mourning in sympathy and solidarity with the royal family, the people of the United Kingdom and other Commonwealth nations following the passing of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. On Monday, the long-serving monarch would be laid to rest. According to the proclamation signed by the President, all authorities, boards, commissions, corporations, public agencies, ministries and citizens are asked to fly the national flag at half-mast. Queen Elizabeth, who died at the age of 96, reigned for 70 years. His Excellency said the Indian technical and economic cooperation is important to the ever-changing education landscape.
The relationship between India and Guyana is not only based on trade, financial, and economic partnership. One of the most significant relationship between India and Guyana has always been the human transformation. A lot of our national assets that form part of our human resource base are trained in India or were trained in India.
The iTech program, fully funded by the Government of India, has evolved over the years and now attracts participants from 161 countries in Asia, Africa, East Europe, Latin America, the Caribbean, as well as Pacific and small island countries. Participants are trained in capacity building, empowerment, and upgrading of skills among other areas. President Ali assessed the preparations at the National Stadium Providence ahead of the Guyana leg of the Caribbean Premier League and some events of the inaugural Cricket Carnival. The Amazon Warriors' home matches will be played at the facility from September 21 to 27, then the playoffs on September 27 and 28, and the final on September 30. The Cricket Carnival will run simultaneously at several venues, including the stadium. The President was accompanied by Minister of Culture, Youth and Sport, Charles Ramsden Jr. His Excellency announced that Guyana and the rest of the Caribbean will benefit from US $28 million from the government of the US. The investment will support increased food production and agriculture development in the region. The President made the announcement following a meeting with US Vice President Kamala Harris, President of the Dominican Republic, and other members of the US CARICOM Dominican Republic Subcommittee on Food Security and Agriculture.
We agreed in tackling the inter-regional trade barriers and those that exist with the US. We have agreed that we're going to have a common agenda in which we will support a common certification program, sanitary and phytosanitary program, that would ensure that all of us are operating on the same playing field and that the barriers to trade are removed. Transport and logistics is another important issue that was discussed. Climate change, climate resilience, and sustainable agriculture, women and youth involvement in agriculture, financing, crop insurance. These were all important aspects of the Agriculture and Food Security Plan that we discussed.
The President also used the meeting as an opportunity to propose a joint approach to ensure regional sustainability in the energy sector, which includes natural gas, fossil fuels, and renewables. This has been the President's Diary, where we took a look at His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali's week of activities. Thank you for watching and do join us again next week.